My boy, you know I'm over here Instagram flexing right
We
now,
back,
man.
man.
But you know, this interview is special to me because I started
Very.
DJing 17 years ago, and this nice lady had one of the features on one of my craziest ratchet songs
that I still play.
That you
I
still
play that motherfucker to this day.
I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the world. You know
what's happening? It's your girl Mac BRE-Z, aka the Candy Lady.
The Candy
baby.
Lady, man.
And it's the return of the Mac.
The
you know
return
what I'm
of
saying?
the Mac.
I like that. I like the way
Mac
that
BRE-Z, pimping ain't easy,
I like
right?
the way that
Mac
sound.
BRE-Z, pimping ain't easy. The voice the pills. Is you rolling? Girl, you
that.
geeked up.
All that.
Oh, she
all
went
that,
there with it.
All that.
You know.
So my thing is though, like, you a female pimp? Because Mac BRE-Z, pimping ain't easy. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying.
He tried.
So guess what? It in a sense, it's like the game, you know. But when I was young though, I ain't gonna lie, I did have a couple you
Pimping
know,
these niggas or these females?
And
Which one?
and I was rotating them. You know, it's
It don't matter.
I mean both.
Okay.
I mean making all the cash is cause I was Mac.
Okay. Mac.
People don't know
Right.
that really stands for making all the cash.
Making all the cash,
And I
okay.
was getting it from the simps.
Okay.
You get what I'm
the
saying?
simp ass niggas of
I
Atlanta.
was before they been getting the bag.
Okay.
Getting to the bag.
Okay.
But no, I did. I'm not proud of that. I did have some girls that I call myself really just trying to help them out and take them out of a situation. But you know, that didn't work. I just stick to my music, you know. You know, that scene, I just.
So my question to you is, Miss Mac BRE-Z. So they used to get you confused with misbehaving. The battle.
Yes. Because
I don't fight. I don't argue. I just hit that
we
bitch.
both
Misbehaving.
had misbehaving. Hit that
Yeah.
with a bottle.
They used to get-
Bottle action.
Why
I
they used to
think.
get y'all bottle action?
Because we both had records out at the same time.
Okay.
But so she had bottle action out, and I had my first single, which was y'all didn't crump me up.
Yeah.
So they really just didn't know. They just see back then I didn't really have a lot.
And
Well,
this,
I'm not gonna say back then, like in general, like throughout my whole career.
this 05, 06 we talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 04.
04, okay.
When we had this record out.
Okay.
But I didn't have like marketing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Nobody had marketing.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like when I got with my first record label, D Money Records,
Okay.
they did press out flyers and print my name out on the had rap bands and stuff like that. But like worldwide, like you will hear the song, but you don't put the face with it. Not unless you right there live in concert. Then you know.
Right,
we was like really getting it out the mud. Like
You was
we had
real
to
Atlanta.
put
You was real
a lot
Atlanta,
of
yeah.
footwork in.
Yeah, you
like,
was real-
I'm getting a history
you know what
lesson
I'm
right
saying?
now. I'm
But
not
you-
from Atlanta. I'm
So
really learning some shit.
So in the
right now.
early 90s in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I just put you on game.
Put me on game.
A lot of DJs wasn't playing like your independent Atlanta, like how they play now in the club. They was playing up north shit. They was.
I heard
For
about
some-
that too.
I
I
don't know
heard
why,
about
though.
that too.
Mainstream.
Yeah, like,
I heard
but like for some odd reason, because I just started DJing back then. I started DJing in 2004, but for some reason, the DJs at the time was on the radio. They was playing all up north music. It wasn't like how we play independent Atlanta shit now. It wasn't like that. I mean, you had a few songs out back then, but I think the biggest difference was to then and now. It was social media, and then I think if you. Like you wasn't. I guess if you would have got in one of those groups, like a Raheem the Dream or the Tight for Life camp or some shit, I think you'd have been. I think you'd have been. I ain't gonna say bigger, but
Yeah, you not been
like
solo.
how Eve was with Rough Riders, how Foxy Brown was with.
Right.
You see, what I'm saying every group. Mia X was with No Limit. LeChat was with 360.
And
Every
I was
group,
just solo my whole
so
career.
you get where I'm going. Like I think if you was part of that Atlanta group, you would have been like Mac BRE-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel that. You know what I'm saying? Because every group back then had a female. Eve was Rough Riders.
That's how it was. Like, you know, whatever label, like you had that one female out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
I
was
just
like that.
I just feel like that if you was a part of that type of situation.
Yeah, but I wasn't clicked up.
Yeah, you
I
wasn't
was
clicked
just
up.
solo dolo.
How
just
did
out
you
here.
and Gucci? How did y'all connect? Like, how did you get on some of the hottest songs in
Okay,
Atlanta history?
Pills and Go. Which one was first? Pills or Go Ahead?
Go Ahead was
First,
first.
then
Go Ahead
Pills.
was on his first album.
First album. Trap House.
Yeah.
Trap House.
Pills was on his second album. So
Okay.
Pills was like 2007.
Okay.
Go Ahead was 2005.
Okay.
His first album, The Trap House.
Right.
So was you in East Atlanta when y'all met in the studio? So
Yeah,
like,
see, even though I'm a Grady baby, ATL Grady baby.
Okay.
So let's first off, like, it's so many people that migrated here.
Right,
It's
right.
very seldom that you find people in Atlanta that's actually from Atlanta.
Right.
I'm Atlanta bred, like born and raised ATL Grady baby, not the outskirts.
like
not,
riding the MARTA.
like-
You was riding the MARTA. 20
Nah, I
years
wasn't riding
ago.
no MARTA.
Come on, man. You ain't
I've
never rode the
been blessed.
MARTA?
The only time I rode the MARTA was when Me and my friends wanted to all go down
To
to
the
the birthday bash
What
or something like
Okay,
that.
okay.
Blessed
Okay.
and highly favored, you know.
I
Parents
ride the
had-
now. What you
Always
talking about?
had
What's wrong with the
motion. She
water?
always had motion. This
That's
motherfucker.
this big. This we can't with that.
I'm not even gonna gonna
That
lie.
shit, you real Atlanta, so I understand. You real
Silver
Atlanta.
spoon.
You real Atlanta.
You know,
real
I'm
Atlanta.
from the hood. I'm
Yeah.
from Mechanicsville.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't struggle growing
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I didn't live no struggle
Right.
life. You know,
Yeah,
like
right.
my parents took real good care of me. I have a very supportive, you know, family.
Right. I got
Family,
you.
friends.
I got you.
So I don't come from the struggle. I come from the hood,
Right.
but I did not struggle.
Right.
That's good.
You had that voice though on the record to sound like you came from all that.
Well, I'm from the streets.
Yeah, okay,
I'm from the
okay,
hood.
okay.
Yeah,
So
it sound like you really is from the hood.
yeah, and I jumped off the porch real quick, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I am from the streets, but like I ain't struggled growing up, you know. I ate good, slept good, you know.
What's the first club in Atlanta you performed your first single at, if you can remember? The first club.
It was a club on, do you remember the names of the clubs?
I remember some
Because I'm
of
going to tell you, you remember,
Is it in the city?
it's down there by Bulldogs. What it used to be called.
By Bulldogs, a gay club.
But it's down that way.
Off of close to Linden.
That was just like one of the biggest. Like,
I think you talking about
see, they
I know what you talking about
with Atlanta, like they go under new management all the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
They
yeah,
change
yeah,
the
yeah,
name.
yeah.
All
It's
the
hard.
damn
They just
time.
rotate management names, so I can't really keep up. But y'all know, right down there
I
on
know what
Spring
you're talking
Street
about.
by
Yeah, Spring-
Bulldogs.
yeah. The old,
You know, that was
not Pool Palace. Not Pool Palace, was it? That's Spring Street. That's
now,
the
It-
old
they-
Pool Palace. The old Pool
but I don't
Palace.
think it was called Pool
It probably
Palace
was called
back
something
then.
like that, yeah.
We talking about back in the
You
day.
talking about-
Then mind you, like I was performing. I was going to like they had teenage clubs back in the day.
back in the day.
So you know,
How
I
old
was.
was you? Well, not to give you age. Was you in high school back then when that?
I'm
song-
not ashamed of my age.
Okay.
I'm 34 and ticking.
Okay.
Born 1987. I'm
So
not
you was
afraid
in
of my
high
age.
school when you
She
made
ain't
that
old at
song.
all.
Yeah, I was when I made Go Ahead, I was
I mean, I'm 33, so we was
18,
yeah.
18 or 19 years
Okay,
old.
okay.
Yeah.
So then, so another question. So when y'all did you? Was it like going on tour to perform and coming back home that same day, or did y'all actually do a real? Did you go on the road with WAP at the time or Gucci at the time with that? Because the song was big. The hit was
Okay,
big.
so this the thing. Like, I'm from Mechanicsville, so
Okay.
I migrated to the east side of Atlanta when my parents split up. They divorced, and my mama moved to East Atlanta. We stayed right there off of Flat Shows.
Okay.
You know, Flat Show, Bouldercrest,
Yeah.
Fayetteville, all that. So that's where I lived at. And Gucci used to always be posted up at this. You know, them stores,
Yeah.
Texaco. He used to always just be posted up, you know.
Me
So-
looking at you, he wanted to fuck with you back then. That's what it is.
So-
I could tell. You ain't got to tell it on
We-
camera though. You don't got to say it.
we crossed
I'ma say it,
paths
y'all.
a lot.
I'ma say it on camera, y'all.
Crazy.
He wanted to fuck with her back then. You don't got to say it though. I'ma say it
yes.
for you.
I mean, Gucci literally, like, legit chased me for 3 years
I
straight.
believe it.
And
I
I
can
would
see
not
it.
give
I
him
can
the
see it.
time of day.
I can see
And
it.
not because saying nothing was wrong with him.
Yeah.
I'm always been a kept woman.
Yeah, right.
I was always in a relationship,
Right.
seldomly single. If I get out of a relationship, it's somebody I always lined up ready to take
Right,
their place.
right.
So like I said, Gucci, we crossed paths, clubs, you know, in the hood or whatever, and we ended up like meeting at a show one day down in Alabama. I went and did a show with Maceo. And
Ho,
Shout
sit
out to
down,
Maceo.
man.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
Kurtwood
yeah.
shit going on.
so
man.
it was on the lineup. It was Maceo, it was Gucci, and it was tight. You know,
Yeah, I remember
dumped that off
check my
in it.
footwork.
Well, it was dumped that
Dump-
dick off
dump it,
in.
dick dump it,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, he had the footwork too.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, so it just so happened that particular night.
That was a hard show. Damn, thinking
Yeah.
about that show.
Hard
Yeah.
ass show. I was just thinking
think
like
about
that
it.
was
Think
hard as
about it.
hell.
Yeah.
Maceo,
That was hard.
Tight. Damn, that was a show. Boy.
Right.
God damn.
Right, and actually I wasn't even on the show. I just was in the situation
Yeah.
where I had got into it real bad with my ex, and
Okay.
I you know, Maceo was like, pull up, bring your girls, come on out.
Yeah.
You know, and I came out to the show. Gucci was there. I was fresh off of like a, you know, breakup. We hadn't even break up. We still living together, but I was basically rebounding. And Gucci, I took the opportunity because this time I gave him the time of day just to make my man mad.
Right,
and
right.
he took it to like.
You wrote your verse back then?
I write everything.
I just gotta ask.
I write.
I just gotta ask.
No. Everything you done heard me spit, I write. Like
that was a verse. That's what I'm saying. That was a 5 verse.
Oh, clearly, because it wasn't. I wasn't even supposed to be on it, but he made. So what I'm saying, that night, the little rebound situation, and then we clicked up, and the next day when he got to Atlanta, he wrote that song about me. He called me, he hit me up, and said, where you at? I was in Mechanicsville. He pulled up on me. He was like, I wrote a song about you. I want you to hear it. He let me hear it. And he's like, I'm about to go to Patchwork and record it. I rolled down the Patchwork with him, and he had he spit like 2 verses then around the 3rd verse. Because back then you had 3/16.
Yeah.
Like back then the song was a hook, 3/16.
5-minute song.
A bridge breakdown. So it was like a real legit song. Really so he was kind of stuck on what to do with the next part, and he started freestyling. He was like, man, it sounds like a woman should say. And like I said, we had linked up on something personal. He wasn't realize like, hello, like I rap, but it was like on some person. He was like, oh yeah, so you would get on it, and I got on it. I called my manager at the time.
So you was already in your rapping. You was already under management at the time.
I had a deal before Gucci got a deal.
Damn.
I had a song on the radio before Gucci had a song on the radio.
Damn.
You talking about misbehaving? Like I had y'all done crop me up fresh out of the.
But see, we was the same age. I was 30. I'm 33.
Right.
So that's
I had a song on the radio, record deal, touring before I ever met Gucci. I was self-made. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He legit asked me. He loved it so much. He was like, I want to sign you.
I'm telling you all it was.
So I legit left my label to sign with, at the time, LaFleur Entertainment, which was a joint venture with Big Cat Records. Then that all went to hell when him and Big Cat started beefing. So he reinvented So Icy. First he was playing around with like Bouldercrest Records. Yeah. Then he went with So Icy. Got with Deb. And when we continued to make records, so like fast forward 2007 Appeals. But we have like a lot of songs, like some of them on YouTube. I got records. But like that's how that happened. It was just organic, and that's how a lot of collabs happen. Like in Atlanta, y'all know it's the Mecca. Like in Atlanta, everybody show love to each other. Like I got records with Young Jock. Me and him got a record. Me and Scrappy got 2 records. I got songs with LeChat. I got songs with Gangsta Boo. Like I got songs with Young Raph. I got songs with OJ the Juice Man. Like
so my thing is you can't these shits can't be written off to be released. Like why can't what is the like to put a budget behind it? You see what I'm saying? It's too many parties that are coming to play. Like
and that's crazy because like my whole career, I never had. No matter what label, different label deals I had, no one ever shot me a music video. Okay. No, like I just got mixtapes, shows, But see, I was just
why you think that nobody never? What was it?
Well, as far as the video wise, like back then, it wasn't like it is today. Everything wasn't that accessible.
Back then it was like 5,000-10,000.
Back then, if you're gonna do a big budget video or nothing at all, it wasn't let's just pull up and shoot some. It was like you had to have a budget to shoot a video. It was like the big deal. And so the only thing I got close to that, we did shoot a video to Go Ahead, but because of first of all, we didn't finish the shoot because the video shoot got shot up. Black Magic got shooting with, I don't know if it was somebody in Maceo Camp. It was somebody I know it was Black Magic and somebody else. They got the shooting, and then the fallout with Big Cat happened shortly after that. So as like holding a grudge, Big Cat kept the video. He wouldn't release it. He only put like a smidge of the clip, like a teaser on MySpace to let people know, we shot the video. I got it. I ain't releasing it because that was his that's what he was like, this your big record or whatever. He wouldn't release the, but that hurted me.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? Because that was like one of his biggest.
Your catapult. That was your catapult.
Like that record that I inspired.
Yeah. To this day.
That record put him on a whole nother level because all he was making was trap music.
To this day.
You get all he was making, it was just real good. That gave him like that fan base with it put him in a different light or whatever.
I just think he was ahead of your time. And I think if you, like you said, being independent,
it sounded like she was caught in between a lot of bullshit though.
I mean, whoa, yo.
That's what it was.
Like,
you was caught in between.
Then everybody that was a part, everybody that ran my whole operation. Like, I literally legit was just sitting back being an artist, doing the music, recording, performing. But I was so young.
Right.
Like, I'm fresh out the 9th grade.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I didn't have a business savvy bone in my body.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was just happy to be on the road, touring,
Yeah.
opening up for all these major acts and stuff like that. Like, that was enough of it. And then I'm getting paid for it on top of that.
Facts,
But
facts.
people also took advantage of how green I was. And, like, till to this day, I've never seen a rap check. All them records I got charted billboards. Like, people done stole my publishing. You know, I asked Gucci about it. He say it's Big Cat. Big Cat say it's Gucci. All the back and forth. People say it's your management.
That
it's
shit make you want to leave the game alone.
I did like that. I was so scorned from that. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Because you can't mention Matt BRE-Z without mentioning Gucci. You can't people
without mentioning Atlanta,
people
really.
call me. I'm in the club.
Yeah.
They playing your song. Like, I got a catalog full of music. You know what I'm saying? I put out mixtapes.
it's one song.
But people keep on attaching me to them. Like, blah, like
Yeah.
that. I don't like. If you want to support me. Like,
All the way.
everything
Yeah.
that I do
Yeah.
that come from me, because I don't
Yeah.
get no residuals off of that.
You was just before your time. That's all. It was no distro kid.
Man,
it wasn't no.
It wasn't no distro.
You know
Oh my
what I'm
God!
saying?
If I had assets like
Come
that,
on,
because you got to think about it. Like, I would have, if I could upload my music and it can just be available for everybody worldwide, that would have put me on such. I've been underground my whole career,
Like
and even
yeah.
the mainstream records that I've been on, it wasn't no marketing, no branding, wasn't no social media. If you went at the concert, like I said, you don't know who I am, what I look like. If you went wherever the posters of the flyers were, it wasn't no digital anything.
And you were so young back then.
I was so young.
You were so young back then. So we're the same age now. So I could imagine, you know, you really still got a career to up. Like, I don't think, because I was about to ask you this question, but I think you don't have time to sign nobody because you still have a career. You know, that's what it sounds. It just sounded like you was ahead of your time.
Yeah.
But would you want to sign to somebody though?
Oh, never.
Yeah,
You
Never.
know too much now.
You know, that's not my aspiration. Like, I know a lot of people. Well, I was scorned. I did go through a lot, and I hung up my cleats, retired. I never had any intentions. Like, after 2015, I retired. I never had no intentions on doing music ever again. And it wasn't just about everything that I've been through. I was just seeking for knowledge. And once I realized how this whole industry operate, and, you know, just all the demonic stuff that go on and stuff like that.
And I'm glad you said demonic.
Yeah,
I'm glad
like,
you said demonic.
it's just like I didn't want no
Yeah.
parts of it, because I'm a very spiritual person.
Right.
And once I realized how everything operate, I just didn't want no parts of it at all, so I walked away. But then I came to a point, fast forward 2019, I came to a point where I was feeling incomplete, and I'm like, I got to do my music, because, like, why would I let, you know, whatever's going on in the world, or you know, why would I hinder myself and sacrifice? This is my God-given talent.
Facts.
Like, God blessed me with this talent.
Facts.
If all these years I've been making all kind of music that maybe wasn't pleasing to him, or maybe, you know, weren't ordained by him, why not use my talent, you know, in his glory and make him proud, or just, like, you know, you get what I'm saying?
You got a big guy. We all got. I
So
get exactly
it's
what
just
you're
like,
saying.
just
Yeah.
on my own terms, now that I know what I know, and just do the right thing, you know, and just let him lead me and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not fair. Like, I didn't let the enemy use me all this time. Why wouldn't I use my God-given talent and let God use me this time?
Sometimes you just got to
So-
go through different whirlwinds, I think.
Right, yeah,
And
yeah.
with
So-
that, you know, you got to take the bad with the good, and I got to ask you some shit. You know, I'm probably about to go with it. It's 2 cents. I know you don't care. You know what I'm saying, but it's 2 cents. I don't know if it was you in both senses though.
Okay.
But
We'll find. We'll see.
okay.
What's the tea?
All promotion is good promotion. So my
Uh-huh.
question is, before I ask you what I'm about to ask you, why you didn't run with when these situations happen? Why you didn't drop music right after? Like, basically.
What situation?
Okay, the first one, was it you that got punched on the stage or thrown out the car?
Yeah, no, I didn't get
who
thrown
was
out
the-
the
who thrown
car.
out the-
So the person that got thrown out of the car wasn't no artist. That was just like a random groupie.
Random groupie. Female?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of people think that was me.
Because for some reason I thought your name was attached to that story too.
No, I wasn't.
But
That was just like a random.
It's the video of him actually punching you on
me.
stage.
That's me.
Of Gucci punching you on stage.
Yeah, that's me.
So I remember seeing this video. What year was that?
See, that's the thing.
Cause I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I'm gonna tell you, this industry so lame.
Cause
Like,
everybody was on stage. I remember the video.
but
like,
how hard? It wasn't no stage.
Okay.
First of all, let me clear this up.
Clear
a lot
that
of
shit
people.
up.
Let's clear it up. Let's clear it up.
Right
A
here.
lot of people think I just ran up on stage or at his
No,
performance.
you were performing. I seen a clip where you were performing on stage,
It's okay.
and he walked on stage.
Okay, so
That's the clip I seen.
So wasn't no
Okay.
stage.
Okay.
Platform just like this. So we were at a restaurant. It was Shout, by the
Shout,
radio
yeah.
station.
Twist and Shout. They had
Right.
Twist and
It was
Shout,
Shout, and it was the event. This was not a Gucci Mane event. I don't know if you know who Jacob York is.
Yeah,
but
the
at
promoter
time,
that brung Biggie to Atlanta, the first promoter that ever brung.
Jacob York,
Yeah.
he was in business with Big Cat.
Okay.
So he had a lot to do
That's
with
why
Gucci.
you see his name all the time, Jacob
Yeah.
York.
He had a lot to do with Gucci and Big Cat Records
I
and
never
all
knew
that.
that. Okay.
So they were business partners. Okay. So it was his birthday party. Me and Gucci had fell out on the road, and when it was coming up, I guess he didn't want me to come, but that wasn't gonna happen. It was a lot of press at this event, and I was definitely gonna come and do my interviews and do all that kind of stuff. So I came anyway, and me and Gucci had this thing where we always go tit for tat with each other.
Right.
Like, you do this, I'm gonna one up, I'm gonna do this. That's what we did.
Right.
So
Y'all really knew each other.
So it was a lot of tension had built up. Like I said, he didn't want me there. He came with another girl, which was his ex, to try to make me mad, and
Right.
I came with myself with my girls or whatever like that. But we were supposed to perform together. Go ahead, like we always do.
Right.
Every show Gucci did, I opened up.
Right.
Like clockwork.
Right.
Wasn't nothing different. They wanted us to perform Go Ahead, and then because egos and everything that was going on, the situation.
I'm pretty sure, and drunk and drugs and
drugs
everything
and all of
around.
that.
Yeah.
He got a little
Illnesses.
ignorant
Okay.
and couldn't put separate business with personal. He got a little ignorant and he did some foul and just turned my verse off when I was getting ready to perform. And all I did was fall back. I said, okay, I'm going to wait till he finish. He turned it into the Gucci Mane show. I let him finish, and then I was just going to come and do my solo thing
Right,
afterward.
right.
Because DJ Bobby Black, shout out
Shout
DJ
out Bobby Black. Oh, that's
he
my
had
nigga.
my music.
Yeah.
Okay. So you seen what happened on tape. You didn't see the full
Didn't see
thing
the full
because
thing, yeah.
they did chop it up and do a
Yes.
lot of editing. They said I got knocked out. I never
Nah,
got
I ain't
knocked
heard
out.
that. I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that.
He
yeah.
hit me, and we went back and forth. Security pulled me out downstairs. Long story short, we made up that same night.
Okay.
The very video clip that went viral when they interviewed me and got my response. We was bad by then. We was at Magic City. I had changed clothes and everything.
Okay.
So they caught me walking into Magic City. We had then already made up.
Okay.
Okay. And he did cash me out the next day.
Right.
But sometimes like God might whoop you.
Facts.
So he got sat down
Got
after
a
that.
sit- he sure
He
did.
went to Florida, called the case, and got sat down.
Sure did.
And I ended up getting a place for us, and I ended up, he was in there for
My
6
thing was
months.
why you ain't run away with why you didn't run with the music game, because people take how the world is now. You know what I'm saying? Soon as
But that's
something
the
happens-
thing. That happened in 2005.
True.
That footage didn't get released to 2009.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Gucci was doing the last bid that he did. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Before
Like a 5-year bid,
Yeah.
right? When like 5
this
years.
last bid that he did, I think, because
Like
he
5
get
years.
locked up a lot.
But
It was either the last bid or
But this is
the
how I
before.
feel. You got
Yeah.
these hoes of the music industry, right?
Yeah.
They dated a nigga in the music industry, and now they turned up. And I ain't gonna call him a hoe.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
a female ain't got no motion, right?
Yeah.
Now that her man had motion, now she got motion, right?
Yeah.
All because of one. So my thing is, from this whole situation, like, you could have, it was a 4-year gap, but it's like, well, you said you ain't had no marketing team. You ain't had no
Yeah,
team.
it
At
wasn't
that,
no- had no
at
social
that
media
time,
You was young. You was
at
6
that
yeah,
time
you
when
was-
that footage was released,
18,
I
yeah.
was about 23 by that time
okay.
when the footage was released in 2009,
Okay.
and I was in another situation with another independent label out of Detroit called Coast and Ocean Entertainment.
Okay.
I was drained. I was
Okay.
borderline suicidal.
Okay, I can
because,
see that. I can
because
see that.
I had greedy management trying to get money out of them, talking about, oh, she signed to my management and I need tens of thousands to let her out the contract. It was a lot going on. Like Zaytoven was trying to help me.
Shout out to Zay, man.
This dude came with the bag. Like, I want to get a Gucci man. I want a Gucci Man feature. And Zay was like, man, listen. Take that same bag, split it up. I got Mad BRE-Z, I got Young Ralph, I got OJ. Because you finna go get Gucci all this money, get one record. You could really make it work. And I can get you all the artists with that same budget.
Yeah.
I did. They did 2 records, and I ended up, they liked it and they signed me. But like I said, it was so much back and forth, all these greedy people trying to get a piece of the pie. It literally drained me. I went like insane, then I got depressed. So ain't no room to be writing and trying to capitalize off of some negative stuff that I already got to relive all over, and people making fun, making light of it, and that was very humiliating for me because the way that they, you know, put it out there like that. And then it was like, listen, we already got past that.
If the cancel culture moment was out during that time, nigga might would have got canceled, you know, because the whole physical, hitting a woman on camera thing, you know what I'm saying? It would have started right there. It would have, people wouldn't give a fuck about what.
I think social
they don't
media,
give a fuck what.
Social media would have just transcended that shit.
Ate that shit up, like, nah, fuck that.
No, Gucci got like a cult following. They probably wouldn't have cared. They probably would have said she deserved it and painted me out to be this bad person.
I can't say that. I can't say that because cancel culture is real. You know,
they wouldn't have canceled Gucci. They would have been.
They would have
praised him like that's what she get. No, you know the story. But it's crazy how people like try to. They think me and Gucci got beef.
I don't think I got.
Me and Gucci ain't got no beef. Me and Gucci, like, the only thing is they owe me a lot of money for all them records that I did. Juice, man.
Like
that's neither here nor there. Like, ain't no bad blood between me and Gucci. Cause fast forward 2012, he was still putting my name in songs. In Trap God, he said, not Little Big Cats, I made BRE-Z, but in Trap God with Rick Ross, he told folks I had a pistol on my hip. That Glock 40 on my hip, it was just me and Mac BRE-Z. But people like, you know, they just have, they believe what they want to believe. I mean, like, this man still been shouting me out his whole career, been shouting me out, put my name in songs, but y'all want to just, you know, dwell on that negative stuff and paint this picture like it ain't no beef between them, man. So but I'm just doing my own thing. Like,
what I think you need to do is, me being we both DJs. You probably got to grab one of these young girls and come up with, like you did. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
So let's talk about that thing in there.
Thing.
With Ghetto Barbie.
I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
trying to learn.
Because
so.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you didn't did this. You do interviews to point everybody ask you about your past. You know what I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? But
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? But the reason we're here is the thing.
That thing.
With Ghetto Barbie. So how did y'all link up? Because
that's a good question.
Yeah, how did the fuck you and Ghetto Barbie link up? Because I just see her famous for other reasons on the social media.
Okay, so here how I've been following Barbie for the past 2-3 years.
Okay.
We had like a mutual friend or whatever. So when I'm back in 2017, one of our mutual friends, you know, they ended up start hanging with her and Johnny Blaze. Yeah. So I naturally seen her with her, and I just started following everybody, you know. But Barbie we just kept a report like online, like I like her stuff. She come in, she like my stuff, and it just kept going. Like we built the friendship. I'm like a major fan. Yeah. It's the proportions for me. Yeah. Like she body goes. You get what I'm saying? I ain't no fruity stuff going on. You know, I give credit where it's due. You know, I like to look at it on my timeline or whatever. So very motivational for me. But so you know, then she like I really went and made a whole birthday post, shouted me out and was singing my song, you know, and I was like, dang. That's real. So, you know, like, as much as I done been through in this industry, I knew that I needed to link up because Lala brought me to New Music Mondays, and I got feedback from the Coalition DJs when I played my new music.
Was you there, Vito?
I think I was there.
And the advice that they gave me was you need better production, and you need to put whatever you got, put it out. It's this, you got bars, all of that. Link up with some of these girls out here that's doing their thing. A lot of people don't know that Barbie, I know because I'm a fan, but Barbie put out music. It ain't consistent, but she put out music when she feel like it, and I wanted to work with somebody that's genuine, that's real, and that like support me. And I made an investment. I knew that it would be beneficial for me to have a collaboration with somebody, you know, on that scale or whatever. And I just was like, let me do this and market it the right way. And I always knew I wanted to work with her, but I had to find the right record. And back in February, my birthday is February 14th, I did a little twerk. And somebody said, "Ooh, that thing thangin'" under my post.
That thing thangin'.
And it just stuck with me. I could not get it out my head. Then before you know it, all I seen on social media was the thing. I said, I'm finna make a song.
That thing thangin'.
And I thought about it, and I got the beat. Then I said, Barbie, man, what you gonna do?
Who the producer?
Big Jim on the beat.
Okay, so
Yeah,
shout out
so
to the producer.
I told Barbie, man, what it gonna take for me to get you on the record? She let me know her fees. I hustled up that money, and I said, let's do it. And then, got with her videographer, Al. Shout out to Al. So, Al film, so
How the love
HD.
how the love going with the record so far?
It's going good.
Okay.
I haven't really started the promo on it. I just kind of dropped it.
Yeah.
Cause for real, I really wanted to just happen organically, but I'm gonna go and spill the beans now.
Man, spill it.
It's just so crazy. Like I was a fan of Barbie.
Okay.
Now I'm working with her.
Yeah, that's how.
I just recently, I think back in March, I just went to the State Farm Arena to the it was the Real Comedy Tour with DC Young Fly and Mike Epps and all of them.
Yeah.
And I just, since the release or the promo for the thinking, an old DJ of mine, DJ Southernbread, reached out to me and asked me to be a part of Country Wayne series.
Okay.
And so I filmed that like last week. It's been about a week.
That shit
so
about to turn you up.
that's about to drop any minute now. I said before this drop, I need to release something so I can have something to promote when that traffic and stuff start coming.
Radio ain't about shit. I ain't gonna say radio ain't about nothing, but these podcasts is what people can get on their phone and listen to them. This is the new movement. It's the new streets.
So I'm just trying to, basically capitalize. And all I needed was like a boost, a push, because once I get the buzz going and people, I bring awareness and let people know that I'm back. I already had a fan base.
Right.
I need to let this new generation get them hip to everything that's going on. And once I get the exposure that I need, I already know it's a wrap. It's a new era. I'm still learning because so much of this industry is payola now. It wasn't like that back in the day.
Facts.
Like I never, and I'm not trying to knock nobody, but people work with me because they wanted to. Like if a producer wanted to work with me, they didn't charge me hundreds and thousands of dollars. They get their money on the back end, push the record out. We just gonna make it work. But now everything is payola, and
because everybody
DJ spent my record. It was a relationship back then. You couldn't even get no DJ to play your song if it was whack. Now, shoot, you got a budget.
They gonna play that motherfucker.
So the game just done changed everything.
Right.
To the old shit. The shit wet. We not spinning.
Yeah, like it's
we need to go back to the old
change.
shit. Where we at, JB?
We getting a little carried away. It's cool, but I'm saying.
Nah, I'm with you though. We need to go back to the old shit. Like Vito a coalition DJ, so he knows.
I'm thinking back. I'm trying to think back. I think I was there when you did.
Yeah, he.
When I did the New Music Mondays.
I had to be there.
I have the footage on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I mean, on my Instagram.
Okay.
I think I don't know if I put it on YouTube, but subscribe to my YouTube, BRE-Z, MACBRE-Z. I got the red hair.
What they gonna see?
Follow me at the Candy Lady. I got playlists.
Okay,
I got all my music from like my mixtapes, my whole catalog, over 300 songs.
Oh, yeah.
I got behind the scenes, me in the studio, trips.
Okay.
Like I vlog
Like
a
a
lot.
vlog, okay,
Like
okay.
even on my page, people say I overpost. Like
Nah, I don't think it's a such thing as overposting.
I record everything.
Yeah,
like
ain't
I post my food, my trips, everything.
ain't nothing wrong with
Like
that.
so I'm
You
real
are a public
personal.
figure, you
Yeah,
know
I'm
what
a
I'm saying?
public
Yeah,
figure.
so it's
Like you gonna
different.
get a piece of me. You gonna understand what I stand for at the end of the day. But the return of the Mac. My album is
I love that
way.
title, Return of the Mac. That shit hard. That's hard. That's hard.
The Return
That's
of the
hard.
Mac.
That's
And the thinking is out right now. I just dropped the music video the other day.
We about to look at
platforms.
and we about to look at the
The
video.
song is in store. Shout out to Ghetto Barbie.
Yeah, we
Y'all
about
go
to-
follow Ghetto Barbie.
We about to look at the
404.
video, man. We got to say the video.
Oh, shout
man.
out to Rico Hits. You know,
Okay.
he on the hook. You know, he put that sauce on there.
So what can we expect for Matt Breezy for the fourth quarter of 2021?
Oh, I'm not letting up. I'm dropping every month.
quarter.
Every month. I'm
Okay.
like every month.
You got that new energy.
I got a vault. Like
Okay.
I'm hit after hit after hit after hit
Okay.
after hit. I'm
Okay.
bringing them bangers.
We're gonna hold you accountable too.
No, I'm dead serious. Like I'm finna drop something
Okay.
right now because I'm about to really go on tour. The Candy Lady
Okay.
Takeover Tour coming to a city near you.
Okay, let's
that
set something up.
thing worldwide.
Let's
Come
set
on,
it up,
book me
man.
and Barbie right
Let's set
now.
it up. Let's set it up, man.
Right
You know
now.
it's Live Hip Hop Daily,
And shout
man.
out to Evan Bacon, man. That's my #1 support system. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
her name?
No, him.
Him?
Evan Bacon. Oh, he gonna kill me for saying his last name. Evan Lamar.
Okay.
That's Evan Lamar. That's my business partner.
Okay.
And I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I did start the Candy Lady Entertainment LLC
Okay.
in 2019. So we learning from our mistakes,
Facts.
and
Facts.
we're being progressive, and we're
Facts.
moving forward,
Facts.
and we capitalizing, and You know, I'm just excited for the future.
I love it.
I ain't letting up. I got my foot on these folk neck.
You got
and
to.
I'm bringing something different to the game, and I cannot wait
We got
to
you.
prove my
We got
haters
you.
wrong.
Keep it
Yes,
up.
Your name be
Keep
up in
it
Atlanta
down.
streets. Your name in Atlanta
Canterville,
streets, man.
East Side,
You know what I'm saying?
stand up.
You know what I'm saying?
East Atlanta.
Let's get out of here. But before we get out of here, JB, Cook Up Atlanta, DJ Larry Love.
Can we hear the thing?
We gotta hit it. We're gonna hit the thing. We're gonna
ASAP.
go out. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go
ASAP.
out in the video. So when you see
Rico
this,
his ghetto
you see this video right
Matt
after this video.
BRE-Z. Follow
thing
me at the
thinging,
Candy
man.
Lady. Thinging all.
You got a 106 and Park this shit though. I need you to 106 and Park.
What's happening? It's your girl Matt BRE-Z, aka the Candy Lady, baby. And right now we about to get into my new single, new music video, that thing featuring Ghetto Barber Rico. He's produced by Jim on the beat, boy.
Let's
get
do
it.
it, man. Live
Clearly.
Hip Hop Daily, and we out here.